The Coast Guard in Corpus Christi pretty busy earlier this week after stopping some illegal fishing in federal waters. Crews stopped 3 lanchas on Wednesday with more than a dozen Mexican fishermen who were fishing illegally. Over 3,000 pounds of red snapper and over 1,000 pounds of shark was found on board. The boats, along with fishing gear, were taken. As for the Mexican fishermen, they were detained and transferred to border enforcement agents for processing. The Coast Guard and Air Station Corpus Christi have stopped over a dozen launches in the past month and nearly 50 since October of last year.